our district convention, and I see this woman this lady who was friends with my mom, and she was like getting hoisted in and out of a wheelchair, and she was doing this and the whole number. And I was like, cheese and crackers, what happened to that woman? Does she have like multiple sclerosis now? What the fuck happened? And then like she was there was a crowd of people. It was like when Jesus, when they put him into the Shroud of Turin and they carried him off to the cave to be buried. And this woman was, making groaning sounds and everything. And she was like, and she had like a handkerchief she was holding up to her head. They went down the corridor, the main entrance of the thing, and it was during the session. Everyone saw, and everyone was like, and there was people fanning her and everything, and they took her away in a fucking wheelchair. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta tell my mom something happened to this lady and everything. And it was about a month later. I was in the sign language program in the Kingdom Hall circuit, and we went to it was like every 2 weeks. And we went to the sign language class there at a Kingdom Hall in a city close to... And lo and behold, the sister walks in there, sits down, she's talking to people, and I was like, oh! So, I guess it was one of those, just district convention deals that... a lot of people, they like to lay it on thick. They go for the gusto. They don't hold back. Wow. Yikes. I don't know what to do. Everyone at the circuit assembly, I remember there was a lady on the ground floor, and I was watching her through the whole session, and this was a woman that was actually in the congregation I went to, and I didn't know what was going on because she was in a hospital bed. You guys, she was in, and actually they wheeled her in there. I'm not even joking, you guys. They totally brought her in. She was sitting there. She had an IV hooked up to her. And she was, like, laying there. And it looked like she was blacking out. Like, she'd be conscious, and her head started shaking. And then she'd, like, pass out on her pillow and everything. And her husband was there. He was holding her hand. He's like, you gotta pull through. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. And everything, and then she'd, wake up again. And she had, there was like people who brought plates and were feeding her, her pieces of watermelon and pouring little drinks of water into her mouth. And I'm not kidding you guys. This went on for the whole assembly. It was front and center of the whole, it was right in the middle of the stage floor and everything. It was right where everyone could see it. There was 1,000 people there just watching it, everyone that covered their mouth. They were like, oh my god, I hope she pulls through. Oh, please, Jehovah, let her make it. Why? Why did I have to be one of my sisters since this happened? I'm not kidding you guys. I saw this bitch at a pizza parlor a week later. I'm not even kidding. It wasn't even a week, it was 5 days later. I saw her at the pizza place. She was walking around like she was fine. She made a miraculous recovery. So, I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know what's going on. I'm not a doctor, so you guys explain this one to me, because I'm baffled. I couldn't figure it out.